Hey guys, you are here with Kelly RB and I am with the legendary Nile Rodgers. Thank you so much for speaking to me.
Thank you for having me.
So welcome to Cardiff. I've heard you've been on a bit of a wander this afternoon.
Well, I do that every day.
Yeah?
That's every morning I try and walk 5 miles. Now, I was a little disappointed. I got back from the bay and it was only 4 miles.
Wow. So you went down to Cardiff Bay?
Yeah. It was great.
And did you get stopped a lot then or not?
I wouldn't say a lot. Just,
A little bit.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm a disco DJ, so I've got lots of questions I'd like to ask. I'm going to take you all the way back to 1977, if that's all right, to Le Freak. And I'm going to see if because some of this stuff I'm not sure if it's true. There's lots reported. So, Le Freak, is it true that that song was written after you couldn't get into Studio 54?
Yeah. So it wasn't that we couldn't get into Studio 54. We just couldn't get in that particular night. It was New Year's Eve, and Grace Jones had invited us, and she told us that, to tell them that we were her personal guests. Normally, the way that I would get into Studio 54 was with my girlfriend, who was a graduate of Fashion Institute, which is where Norma Kamali went and all these other great designers. So it wasn't my first time. It was just I was there without my girlfriend, and she could,
And it started off with a naughty swear word, and it turned into Le Freak?
Yeah.
Is that true?
So, what happened was the guy slammed the door in our faces and told us to F off when we told him the story about being Grace Jones's personal guest.
Yeah.
And it was like, shh, come on, like, who are you? And we said, no, we really promise we're her personal guest. The thing is that Grace is incredibly late, and she hadn't gotten there yet.
But do you know what? Weird things happen when bad things happen, and that was probably your biggest hit, yeah?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's the biggest selling single in the history of Atlantic Records. So,
Wow.
So by not getting what we wanted, we got more than we could have ever imagined.
That's incredible. Okay, my second one I'm going to ask you, and I'm not sure if this is true or not. Obviously, the legendary song I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross. Is it true that you wrote that after going to a drag show in New York, and they were all dressed up as Diana Ross, and you thought, oh my God, she's a drag icon. I need to write something for Diana.
That's exactly right. It wasn't that I went to a drag show. It was I went to the bathroom, and it just happened to be a drag show. I didn't know that it was going to I had no idea. So it was actually just being at the right place at the right time. And what was funny about it, Diana Ross is the very first superstar we ever produced. So I couldn't even brag like, hey, guess what? I'm doing Diana Ross, because people wouldn't have believed me. So
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, so all of these stories are amazing. I could ask you so many questions, but I'll get back to the current day. So usually on your shows, I've seen you quite a few times. I saw you in 2014 in Ibiza Rocks. You guys have got like a theme. And so sometimes you play lots of chic songs, sometimes it's stuff you produce. What have you got to do today?
Right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play a ton of stuff.
Okay.
We'll play a couple of Madonna songs, a couple of Bowie songs, which we don't usually do. We'll play at least one Duran song. I got to look at our set list. We were probably going to do about 25 songs, something incredible.
You always play a massive show, and every time I've seen you, it's always been different. So you guys had the album out last year. Have you got anything new coming up? So collaboration albums are really cool right now, and you have worked with some amazing people. Have you thought about doing like a collaboration album?
Well, the last album really was a collaboration album. So I think the next record that I do is probably going to be more of the chic sort of formula, because we went into the studio with Dua Lipa, and it was basically Chic became her band. It was like Madonna's album.
She's incredible too, isn't she?
It was amazing. We had a blast. She started crying. She said, man, I never thought music could sound like this.
That's amazing. Oh my God, I could ask you so many more questions, but I know you've got to go. So thank you so much for speaking to me. Welcome to Cardiff, and it's been an absolute dream come true. Thank you.
Thank you. It sounded like we got a fanfare as soon as you said that. You went, da, 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 da. Yeah,